Welcome back, everybody. Green Assassin here, and today I am bringing you guys episode 6 of my unstable 1.10 version for Minecraft. This mod pack is available on Curse Voice or the Curse app, whatever you guys want to call it. So last episode we worked on getting this really cool armor that I'm wearing, and I must say, I really love this armor. This armor is awesome. I did quite a bit of mob hunting in between episodes. I did actually quite a bit. So first off, I crafted this thing so I could turn it nighttime anytime I wanted, so that I could go and hunt Enderman, because I needed Enderman skulls or Enderman heads for the project that I want to do today. So I made this thing. This thing's really easy. It's just 4 pieces of obsidian and 4 smooth stone or stone and a block of lapis on top and one of your blood orbs. A weak or apprentice. I think all the orbs work for that thing. So that is one of the things that I did. So yeah, that's cool. And then inside, I've done quite a bit of cosmetic work. So I've got this main room that you walk into. My storage is moved. This I haven't really worked on yet. I've just kind of been leaving it alone. I think I want to move the smeltery. I don't even really use the smeltery anymore except for to make obsidian. I've pretty much got all the tools that I want. I might make a couple more. I made an experience obelisk. Because I have died quite a bit. If we take a look at the server info, it keeps track of your deaths. So I'm up to 16 now. So I figured that might be a safe bet for storing my XP, so that way I can at least store it. I've got this room set up so that I can just throw stuff in here and then it all gets pumped into my storage room, which is mostly storage drawers. I have a whole bunch of chests here, but after I placed all these, I thought about it and I was like, well, I want to try a different storage system than just chests. So these are probably all going to get changed out. So that's that. What else have I done? So I've got power here, I've got that. Anything that doesn't go into a storage drawer gets dumped into here for right now. As you guys can see, I'm making bread because I'm almost out of food. What else? Yeah, I've got pipes all along here. I'm gonna put conduit facades or these things over them. Actually, we can put some of these on right now. So these, everybody probably knows what these are by now. So you just kind of boom, 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 and boom, and boom. And then these ones should be bricks. Yep. And then you just put those there like so, and it covers up all your Ender IO conduits, which is very nice. So yeah, that's a bunch of stuff that I've been doing. I've been doing a few other things, like if we take a look in the inventory, I got some stuff here I want to show you guys before we get started on the project. So, soul shards. I figured, seeing as how this mod came back, because I remember using this in early 1.7 packs. And basically what it is you make these unbound soul shards and you can store entities in them. So I've already made one for an Enderman because I was killing so many Endermen, I figured I might as well. And if we make a spawner or a soul cage farm, they should start to spawn, and I don't think these require power. So that's why I want to go with these ones, because the Ender IO spawners take a lot of power. The only catch to these is to get the different tiers. Like tier 1 you need 64 kills, and then tier 5 you need 1024 kills. And then you can make this sword, which I haven't yet, and it gives you double the amount. Like when you kill one entity or mob, it'll give you double the soul on the soul shards. So I'll probably end up making one of them. This stuff is fairly easy to make. It just takes soul sand and quite a bit of obsidian and some redstone and lapis. So that's probably one of the reasons I haven't really made it. I don't got a lot of obsidian or lapis at the moment because I've been putting most of the lapis on my swords. I put beheading 3 on this to try and help me get some more skulls from the mobs, and I also made myself the ender. I found the ender kind of works better. I upgraded it twice, so yeah. And blood magic, I haven't really done much with that. I did go to the nether and get a bunch of glowstone and some quartz and all that fun stuff. So quickly, let's make one of these soul shards. I need to go grab a diamond first. And then we'll get on with setting up my what I want to do this episode. So if we take this stuff and we lay it out in a pattern like so, and I put glowstone in the middle, and then the obsidian on each corner like so, and then you take your diamond and you right click the glowstone, turns into a soul shard, blank soul shard. And then you can, whatever entity you hit will store that info into the unbound soul shard, and it becomes a soul shard for that entity. So I'm probably going to make a bunch of them because I know there's quite a few different mobs I want. I definitely wanted Enderman. I'll make one for blazes, wither skeletons, possibly skeletons, zombies. I want to make one for witches so I can get a renewable source of glowstone, because looking through the nether it was hard finding decent glowstones veins, and I didn't get a very good nether spawn areas, so you probably check that out in a future episode. I don't have time this episode because we're already starting to run late. So this episode, what I want to do is yeah, you guys know what all those machines are. So, I needed the Enderman heads for the dimensional transceivers. I have 2 of them, but I only have 1 over here. So what I want to do is, I want to set up a little bit of a power gen, a starter power gen. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to lay these out like this. Boom, boom, boom. And then what we're gonna do is, how do I want to do this? I need to go get some cobble. And what we'll do is right in the middle here, we will set up these like so. And then I can take this out. Why is my pickaxe not on my hotbar? So this setup might get changed a little bit just because of how I want to do it. I already got the item conduits running through here. I had this set up, but I changed the way I did it because it wasn't working the way I wanted it to, so I tore everything down, and I figured I'd reset it up on camera with you guys, because I tried recording the episode and it just didn't turn out all that well, so I figured I'd just redo it. So we're gonna put that like that, and then in here we're going to select this, and we're gonna go main power. So we'll add that. I'm not worried about setting it to private because I'm the only one on this world. And this one is going to be set to sand. And then here we're gonna go tree farm, and we're gonna add that one, and we're gonna set that one to receive. This is set to extract. Now what that's going to do is that's going to run along this line, and then it's going to come back into here and go to all the drawer controllers. I do have these oak trims set up in between them, but I found that some of the stuff that's, like, if I hit this one, some of the stuff that's over here wasn't getting deposited, so that's why each one of these has its own drawer controller. I hear a skelly getting killed. Oh, hi Skelly. Bye Skelly. He came in through here. I could probably seal this up a little bit. So my plan was to make it so that, like, I put these slaves in, because the way I had it set up is I have all the stuff going into the storage drawers, and then I wanted to suck it out for the, whatchamacallit? I got to disable this or things are gonna end. Oh no, it shouldn't end up bad. Let's disable that one, disable that, and disable that, because I don't want these on the same system yet. But what I might do is I might put these on insert and extract and put filters on them just so I can save some of the pipe. But for now, we're just going to run some conduit over to these guys like so. And then, how do I want to do this? Let's go up right here, I guess will work. And then we can go over here. I think I want to move those two over. Let's take these two out so it kind of matches the other wall. We'll put these guys right there. Oh, can't get through there. Gotta go around. Take these ones out and put one right there. I'm gonna try and do this as quick as I can. This might be a little bit longer of an episode than normal just because for some reason when I set stuff up it takes me longer. So that is that. And then we're gonna run the power down through here. And put it right there. And then we're gonna disconnect. I don't need that on my hotbar. I'm just gonna leave the armor on. Because as long as I'm not getting hit, it doesn't really take any will from my thing, I'm pretty sure. And this is going to be set to insert. And I'm pretty sure, no, it's not set up yet. Oh yeah, oh that's that one. We'll set this one to extract. Cool. And then what we're gonna do is I have some filters in here. Do I have? No, I do not. Did I put it in the chest? No, I did not. So let's grab some stuff from the barrels. Boom. And boom. So I got a void upgrade on this one. And then in here I have a bunch of iron upgrades that I'm gonna start putting on some of these barrels. And I'll start putting like a void upgrade on that one because I'm already almost full on that one. And this one I'm not going to put a void upgrade, but I'll probably put an iron upgrade on it. So I'd put emerald on them, but I don't have a lot of emeralds at the moment. So yeah. Okay, and then let's go back here. And on here we're going to go insert. And we're going to put in one of them, and we're going to whitelist charcoal, and bump the priority up to about 9. Could probably go 10, but... And then this one is the same thing. Whatever, good enough. OCD will kill me on that because I know about it. And then that one will be 10, and then the rest of these I'll set up after. I don't need to set them all up on camera. This one's going to be set to in and out, so on the insert it is going to insert wood. And on the extract I'm going to say always active, and I'm going to put round robin on, so that way it'll try and fill each one of these. It'll also try and hit that storage barrel over there, I'm pretty sure. Why is this not sucking out? I think I gotta go back here and put this to always active. Oh, and then I also need to hook up this thingy. So we get the wood out of here. The oak logs. So let's do that. And then this one, same thing. We're going to put extract for now. And like I said, I'll change it so that it's only the drawer controller, and I'll just put a filter on that one and a filter on this one, just to say to pull out charcoal out of that one and oak wood out of that one. But I don't think I have enough spare filters right now, so let's say round robin on that one, and let's go take a look and see if it's working. That one's got wood in it, and these two have charcoal in it. And then this one, we might as well set this one up while we're here. So we want this to be in out on the insert. We want oak wood. And let's bump the priority up just in case. I don't think I need to on this one, but we'll set the priority. And that one's full, it's getting power. Should be dumping power into here. But we're at negative 10 RF. And then I've also made a bunch of these audatic capacitors, so that way we can get more energy out of these. I've only made 4 so far, and I got 6 generators, but it will do for now, and I'll make a couple more for that one. Okay. So that should be everything in here. We can fill this in. Doesn't look like I have enough. Oh yeah, I do. Perfect. And then our floor is fixed. Cool. So that should be everything I need to do in here for now. Everything's locked. Oh, we did get roots added to the server in between episodes, and we also got open computers added. So there's been 2 or 3 updates since I did my last episode, I'm pretty sure. So that'll be cool. I want to check out roots. Open computers, I'm not so interested in using just because I don't like program. Well, it's not that I don't like programming. It's just I don't know how to program properly. So, yeah. So, in this chest, I have a farmer. I'm going to need this stuff too, so let's grab all of this. I have this. I have a crafting, automatic crafter, tier 2. I have a dimensional transceiver. I got a spare farming station and a spare crafter. Sorry about that, guys. They're going to go over here, and that's going to be like a food and redstone farm, which I'll probably set up off camera, because as it looks like, I'm not going to have time this episode. So this is going to go right here, and we're going to run outside, and we're going to drop this farmer down out here, like so, and we're going to take some of these saplings, and we're going to go like that, and we're going to lock all of these. So I've got this set up to be an 11 by 11 area, but I'm only going to do the default for right now. I could do the 11 by 11, but I want to make sure I'm producing enough power before I do the 11 by 11. So it's only going to be 7 by 7, but that'll probably be plenty enough as is. So now that that is set up, let's come back down here. And we're going to go something like so. And we're going to grab some conduit, and we're going to go boom. Boom, and we need power, so like so. And then what I'm gonna do is on here we're gonna go in and out. Insert is going to be brown channel. We're gonna up it just in case, but it shouldn't matter. Extract is always going to be active. And on the insert, no, I don't need a filter. So on here, this one is going to be in and out too. It's going to be extract on the brown channel, always active. And then the insert, I'm going to put a filter in, and we're going to filter oakwood logs. And then in here, so this thing is kind of handy. The tier 2, why I went with tier 2 is because it can hold 4 recipes. I think the tier 1 can only do 2 recipes, and I need to be able to at least do 3. So the way we're going to set this up is we're going to have it set to result of crafting operation will go to output buffer. And all items in slots are consumed. We want to keep one item in each slot. So we're going to put wood there. We're going to put oak wood there. And we're going to put that there. Sticks. And then the rest of this is just going to be filled up with stone so it doesn't overfill and just be sitting there with a whole bunch of inventory that doesn't need to be there. Here we're going to make oak logs into planks. So we're going to hit the apply and that's going to do that. So now we can put that in there. Oop. That's not where I wanted that to go. I think that goes internal. This one is going to be this to this. We're going to go apply. So if I put this here, that's going to make sticks. And then this one, we're going to take 2 sticks and 3 pieces of wood. And we're going to go apply. And why is that not working? I want it to fill up this inventory. Remember the current items in the internal and external. I don't want to hit this one because that'll make it forget. We have power, so it should be working. Huh. What did I do wrong? Apply. Result of crafting operation will go to output buffer, but remaining items like buckets will stay in input. Apply. There we go. That's what I want. So these, I kind of wish I could set these two to internal, but I don't think it'll matter. I'll have to test that after. Anyways, next thing we want to do is, I should have put that on that side. I wonder if I break this thing, will it remember everything? And then put this over here instead. Yes, it did. Sweet. And then the filter, did the filter stay in there? No, it didn't. So I need to set this thing to, there we go. And then we can put it back. Open this up, go insert, extract. Filter can go on the insert. Extract is always active on the brown channel, and that should suck them out and put them in there. Why is that not working? What did I do wrong? Extract. I shouldn't have to filter it. Extract. We want this to be in and out. There. That should work. Yep, we got an axe in there, so that's cool. Oh, I see a yellow dot. Let's light it up. And then what I'm going to do is run this stuff along here. I'm going to put the dimensional transceiver right here. Just that way it's kind of even in between the two and I don't have to run separate ones for each one because these do require power to run. So let's just run this stuff along here. And this can be set to insert. And we'll take our power conduit and run it along here. And now the way I set this up before was I had put, I tried making it so that these would run off their own power. Like these two systems would run off their own power, and then any extra power that they had, they'd send back to the base. But I found it works better like this. Like, I don't know why, but it just, everything filled up a lot better when I did it this way. and had everything pumped into the base and then worry about power options inside the base. Now, one thing we need to do is jump start. Come on, go in. Why won't you go in the door? There we go. Must have been because I hit it with my wrench. We're going to have to jump start that transceiver, I'm pretty sure. But once we get power into the transceiver, it should... I hear skeletons dying. That's kind of got me worrisome. It should be self-sufficient once it starts getting power flowing through it. Oh, and I got to set up the channels. That's why. On here we want main to be received, and on here we want tree farm to be send. Did that fire it up? Oh yeah, that did. So we don't even need to jump start it. Cool. Let's go make sure that these are getting power. Yes, they are. Buffer is filling up. It's only using 40 RF. If I were to put this in, it's going to use 60 RF. But like I said, I'm going to wait and see how the power drain is first. I do have plans for a better power system. Like I said, this is just kind of my starter power system. Take these out because I don't want those trees growing. And yeah, that should be good like that. Probably shouldn't stand there. So now we got automated tree farm. So this thing is going to grow, cut them down. It'll always have a supply of wooden axes, which is nice. Something I'm going to have to do is figure out how to get wood over to this side. Because what I want to do is do pretty much the exact same thing, but I'm going to craft wooden hose. And then this pack has these seeds that are called orchids something. Let's close our door just to be safe. So I'm already full on coal, so it's not going to produce any more coal, but it'll still produce power. Right now I'm only producing what? 160 RF per tick, which should be good enough. Let's go take a look in here. Seeds. Red orchids. So if you plant these on redstone ore, they will grow redstone for you. So that is plan for one corner of my farm out here. I'll set that one up to be an 11 by 11. There's a couple things I want to look at before we end this episode. So I'll probably set up one of these corners like from here to here with redstone ore. And then that'll be planted on top of there. And then what I'd like to do is, because we have reliquary, we have access to lily pads of fertility, but they require slime pearls. And I don't really have a steady source of slime balls right now, unless I can convert the ones I have already. Raw jellyfish. How do you get raw jellyfish? Cactus. Yeah, so there's no real good way. I wish I could convert those blue ones that I got into what I need for these, but I can't. So I gotta go find real slimes, and then I need to go find some cactus, because I don't got cactus yet, and I got lots of this stuff. But that's my plan, is to run those along here, and probably on the corner of the redstone side, and then it'll start growing redstone. And then we'll have like wheat, potatoes, and probably sugarcane over here. But last episode, I showed you guys that I had found a zombie spawner. So let's go take a quick look at that. And just kind of how it's set up. I could set it into peaceful and take you down into the zombie spawner. But it's just your basic setup with water down there. As you guys can hear, they are running through here. So I've got basically what it is the spawner's like directly below me pretty much, and then I have them running into here. Hold on, it'll just be easier if I pop it into peaceful and show you guys. But then I'm gonna get stuck in the trap. Let's go this way. And I can show you guys the inside of it. So if we come down here, let's turn off F7 because we don't need that on. I come down here. Hopefully I don't get lost. Okay, so right... Oh, that was too low. That was too low. Give me that back. Okay. Let's go... There we go. That'll work. So yeah, basically it's just a dark room. Oh, I forgot to fill that hole, but that's no biggie. With water running them down into a canal, and then the water canal runs up here. That's what this is. It's just a water elevator for them to get raised up into. So your basic vanilla spawner is basically how I set it up. Got a bat flying around. What's the easiest way out of here? Looks like right here. And then, because I hid it all into the mountain, or into the dirt, I like cleared this all out, and then I hid everything underneath the dirt. But basically what they do is they run up, they come across a chute, and then drop down into here. This lever stops them from falling into here, and then this one is a crusher, which I've got set up to an RF Tools RF Tools sequencer, so it crushes them to about 1.5 hearts, I think, so they're pretty much one hit with a sword. Just some red alloy or redstone cable hooking up the pistons, and then over here is just a piston that pushes up to block the water flow so they can't get dropped in, and then you have a whole bunch of zombies that are different. Like, you got some that have been crushed and some that aren't crushed. So let's put this back into normal. And then I have a chest filling up because I got 2 hoppers here with some ender conduit on hooked up to the chest so that all the mob drops just get put into this chest. As you guys can see, I have a lot of demon will in here. And basically what I'm going to do with this is, as my tartaric gem decreases, I'm just going to throw it all out onto the floor, and if we take a look, we are at 246, so if I pick it all up, we are now at 255. So if you've got one of these that has room in your inventory, it'll get put onto there. But because when I was testing it, it was full, it started dropping demonic wills. So we got 3 of them in there. Let's flip the lever and we'll push the button. And if we look, they're going down. And they hit about 1.5 hearts. That guy's at 1 heart, and that guy's at 1 heart. And then you just, they're basically one hit. So, good way for me to get XP. And flip the lever, and they should start falling back in again. Like so. And you can just keep doing it. So, XP, mob drops. I'm not really interested in this for mob drops. It's more, I was doing it for XP and being able to fill this thing when I need to fill it, which is very handy. So yeah, that's that. I think with that, I'm going to wrap up the episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, slap that like button. Helps my channel grow. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.